Good morning / afternoon / evening, everybody. I am SouthPawRacer. Welcome to another episode of Spintires Mudrunner with Mortified666. In this episode, Seb and I talk about times that we were insultingly drunk. Enjoy. Okay, Seb, it's time to fuel up.
Yeah, we got a couple of abandoned truckers out there, mate. We might need to go and rescue them.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Especially considering that if we don't, then we won't be able to complete this map.
True that.
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah,
I guess
apparently
you can lead
someone
the way.
didn't quite fuel himself up for the journey, so I heard. Yeah, I don't know who that was. Some silly boy out there that just decided that he'll just lift and coast the whole way and he'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, who the fuck does that guy think he is? Fucking WEC driver? This is off-roading.
Fuel strategy was a bit questionable, that's for sure.
Yeah, just slightly.
Ooh. Okay. That looked like it was going to be worse than it turned out to be.
Yes, indeed. Alright.
Oh, God, these bridges.
Get myself oriented right. Oh, God. It's just that, it's the sudden veering that gets me. Oh,
yeah, I know.
Oh, dear.
Are you alright?
Yes, I am. I had a little bit of a moment where my left front wheel dipped off the the side of the bridge and almost took one of the railings with it.
Nice.
Yes.
And we got to veer right here at this water.
Yes, indeed. And while we're on the way, Seb, I want to ask you a question. Art thou still drinking the beer beverage?
I ain't drinking the cider beverage.
Ah, I see. Well,
yes.
I guess you know, it's close-ish to beer. It's an alcoholic beverage brewed from something that feasts on, you know, barley.
Oh.
No, not barley. On things. I can't talk right now. And people who drink beer and don't like cider are now preparing to crucify me for comparing cider to beer. But, you know, and I mean, like, the preparation processes are a bit different, aren't they?
A lot of alcohol production is very, like, it's the same. The basic principles of creating alcohol is consuming sugar with yeast.
Yeah.
Alcohol is a byproduct of yeast eating sugar.
Yes, it is. The difference is, with beer, it's done with barley, and with cider, it's done with whatever fruit you decide to use.
Alright.
Well, speaking
I'm gonna
of...
get myself into a position. Hey, my truck is refueled.
Alright. Well, I was going to say, speaking of... there we go. Fully fueled.
So I'd probably bring your fuel truck over here and park it up out of the way.
Yes. I was going to say that I am currently in the process of drinking some Matzo's Brewery lychee beer.
Ooh.
Yes. Bit fancy.
A bit fancy, is it?
A little bit fancy.
A little bit. You are a bit fancy, aren't you, Reese?
Yes. And, you know, I mean, your mileage may vary on what is acceptable to use as beer brewing stuff. But,
oh, I'm jackknifing my trailer.
Good job.
Yep. Well, the turning circle in this area is, it's a little how you going.
Oh, yeah, definitely is. But I was going to say, for anyone not in the know, Matzo's is a brewery in Broome, up north in Western Australia, and they are one of those weird breweries that likes to use strange ingredients in their beers. So they got the lychee one, they've got a mango one, which is quite nice for a fresh beverage, and they've also got a chili beer, which apparently is terrible, according to a few people that I've spoken to.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it brands itself as the hottest beer in the world, and you know,
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, if I'm I drink beer to cool myself down, you know,
Yeah.
not to get fire in the belly.
Not to overdo it. Yeah, I've had chili vodka in the past.
Yeah.
That's a whew, that warms you up. That fires the cockles.
Yes, indeed. I'm just stopping to put myself into manual gears. Roll 2. Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. I'm doing alright. Seem to be going forward at a well enough pace without using too much fuel.
Well, our fuel concerns are not non-consequential at this point.
Yeah, well, they might be later on when we go to the next...
True.
Yes, the log station after this one.
Well, we actually, on one fuel tank, made 2 drop-offs.
Yeah, that's true. The
So we should be
distances
alright.
might vary. Ah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
But just deal with it, mate. Just deal with it.
That's it.
Got this. Got this.
Putting it in full crawl. Seems to be working alright. Wheels are spinning a little too much.
You'll spin me right round,
Ugh.
right.
Beer is already getting to me.
Yeah, man. So, I'm drinking a Mercury hard cider,
Ooh.
which is it's an American style cider.
Uh-huh.
More on the dry side. Really nice. Those that know it, really recommend it. It's a fairly common. You can get it all around, but 6.9%.
Oh. That is, wow.
That's feisty.
Yeah.
2 standard drinks a can.
How big is a can?
No,
About 500 mils, would it be?
375.
Oh, shit.
2 standard drinks in 375 mils. Yeah,
That
Yeah.
is hefty.
it is. I consumed 6 of those on New Year's Eve,
Yep.
plus 4 untold spiced rum and ginger beer,
Right.
and they were 1.8 standard drinks a can.
I see.
So I was feeling it the next morning.
Yeah, right. I was,
In my later years, I've become far less tolerant to alcohol consumption.
yes. I'm finding that more and more true for myself recently. One of my teammates at Fusion Sim Racing recently moved from Perth to Brisbane, and he came back for about 48 hours and invited us to get together at a pub in the city, and I decided to go, and all I drank was beer. But I
Yep.
found myself really feeling the effects of it, like way more than I was used to. I ended up throwing up on the train
no.
on the way home,
Oh,
all over myself,
good work, Reese.
in front of about 4 transit guards.
Oh, that sounds.
They and you know, credit to them, they were cool about it. They poured like some sand-like substance all over me and let me go. So yeah, that was not my proudest moment.
No, I
far.
can't imagine why why you wouldn't be proud of that. To be honest, I
Yeah.
mean that sounds like a fantastic stuff.
Yeah, not a good night out.
My last major drinking experience was my 30th birthday,
Right.
which was a couple of years ago now.
Yep.
And this was before some friends moved away and before other friends had a child, and we've all become a bit more responsible in the last few years.
Yes.
So anyway, 30th birthday, bit of a big deal. Went out for the night. I have absolutely no idea how much I drank.
Mm-hmm.
We made it to about closing time at the pub, which was probably about, depending on, probably about 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
Came back to my place and continued to consume the alcohols.
As you do.
As you do. I had that moment of, I think I'm going to be sick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sick. I should probably head towards the bathroom. Yeah, I'm heading towards the bathroom. Blah, everywhere.
Before you got to the bathroom?
Yep.
Shit.
As I walked into the bathroom, it just erupted.
Oh.
So, in my drunken wisdom, I decided that, you know what the best way to clean this up would be? Throw buckets of water at it.
No, Sam, no.
So, I mean, I think I did a reasonable job of cleaning it up. Bella, one of my best friends, she didn't quite agree.
Obviously.
She went, oh, I need to go to the toilet. Walked into the bathroom, proceeded to slip and fall in it.
No. That's rank. Oh
yeah,
my god.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
The story gets better though.
Oh no. Oh,
so
no.
anyway, we found a bag of peas for her to for her bruise, and she's done. And that bag of peas ended up breaking. So the joke was that she peed herself. We broke a race.
My headphones are falling off.
We broke race.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the joke was she peed herself.
Yes.
And then at some point, another friend of mine, Jay, she's quite a tall girl.
Yes.
6'5", I want to say. 6'6". She's taller than me.
Right.
Anyway, so can't remember what it was, but in my infinite wisdom, I decided to try and lift her up.
Oh.
In the lifting of the up, she ended up going head first, basically into my coffee table.
Oh.
So the joke was that we decided to have a WWE wrestling match in my lounge room.
Oh no.
And she had a massive carpet burn on her forehead from it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It was a wild night.
Oh my
It was
god.
a proper wild night.
So I can imagine that the cleanup at your place was fairly hefty the morning after.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
boy. The next morning was a serious matter.
Uh-huh.
But we got there in the end, and we survived it, and yeah. But
Okay. Okay.
so if there's any references to my 30th, remember that Bella fell over in my spew and then peed herself.
Okay.
All we need to know.
Okay. Wow. I mean, I was probably a bit arrogant in thinking that my story wouldn't be topped, but you well and truly, that's a home run, Seb. That's a story for the ages.
Oh yeah.
You sound like you're a lot of fun to party with.
I've had some good times.
If I ever find myself in northern country New South Wales, I'm going over to your place.
Absolutely, man.
And if you ever find yourself in Perth, you got a room to stay at my place.
Actually, there's more and more reasons to head over there. I've always wanted to head to Perth
Yeah.
and see that Western Australia. Like, I've seen most of the eastern seaboard of Australia. I've been to Victoria. I've only made it onto Tasmania once. I haven't seen much of Tassie.
Yeah.
But I've been all the way up into mid-north Queensland.
Right.
And I've seen a fair bit of inland, but I really have never made west.
Seriously, like, over here is fantastic. Like, Perth kind of has a reputation for being a city of whingers. You find that the people who live here complain the most about it.
Yep.
Like, oh man, it does get a bit tiresome at times, you know, the fact that Perth had the name of Dullsville for so long. Just because, like, oh, nothing happens in Perth. And then when people tried to do something interesting in Perth, those same people would shit all over it. It's like, what do you want? Do you want an interesting city, or do you want, you know...
Oh, yeah. No.
Like, that's how you get an interesting city.
10 plus years of retail and hospitality have taught me one thing.
Yeah.
we are impossible to please.
Yeah.
As a race, nothing is ever good. Nothing is ever right. Nothing is ever. There will always be something to complain about.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of it, like, I mean, I try and I've actually been accused of being on drugs because people come in and like, oh, how's your day? Oh, really good. I'm in the cheerful mood. And are you? What? No, I'm not. I'm just having a good day.
Jeez.
And it's like, yeah.
I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that people people tend to equate cynicism and negativity with being smart.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm better than you because, like, I see everything negatively. I see the world how it really is. But, you know, if you choose to see the positives in something, then suddenly it's like, oh, you know, you're an idiot or fucking whatever, you know?
Anyway,
it's a bit frustrating. Anyway.
Just a quick note.
Yes.
How far ahead of me are you?
I'm at a roundabout.
The first roundabout, the second, or the third?
Okay, well, I'm by the starting area.
Okay, so you're near the killer curb.
Yes, yeah, I just went past it.
Okay, cool. I'm a bit behind you. Had some mud issues.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, back to the original topic of discussion, Perth. Seriously, it's gotten so good recently. We've had some awesome events on. There's been the mining boom that recently happened has meant that the cafe and restaurant culture here in Perth has absolutely exploded, and there's a bunch of really nice places to eat all over the city. There's some really good pubs. A couple of them are a bit pretentious. I mean, but you know that's kind of a given. Like the Guildford Hotel, which is one of my local places, was almost destroyed by fire in, I think, I can't remember. It was either at the start of the 2010s or late last decade, and it was a real shame because it was a really well loved spot. And then there was this whole sort of drama about how our premier at the time, Colin Barnett, was not willing to allocate the funds to sort of to refurbish the place or something like that. I can't quite remember, but there was a bit of drama over that. And recently, the Guildford Hotel has been renovated and reopened. And interior-wise, they've done an absolutely fantastic job of it. They've actually kept some of the burnt rafters. And, yeah, the rafters, like, hang out over the pub and dining space as, like, you know, these black husks and... you know, there's bare walls and, you know, old fireplaces in the upstairs compartments that are really good. It's a fantastic place.
Did you turn
to
left?
sit in. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to wait up for a minute? I'm like still miles behind you apparently.
Okay, I shall wait.
I'm only just at the roundabout. I saw you for a moment.
Yeah, I went left. I'm going down to that lumber mill.
Yeah.
But yeah, the menu and the drinks are a bit, you know what I mean? For like the first year that they were open, they didn't serve pints.
Yeah, but pints are an interesting one. I mean, I've done a fair bit of bar work and stuff like that, and you got to be very careful with pints because you can actually get yourself into some trouble with your licensing laws and stuff like that because they're such a big drink.
Yeah.
People tend to get them and just overconsume them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've our New Year's Eve, we weren't allowed midnight fireworks, and so fireworks gets played, they weren't allowed to serve drinks on their balconies and stuff like that because our local licensing sergeant likes to be a bit of a hard case when it comes to the liquor court being the uni town and everything like that where I live. But anyway, that's part of the nature of the game. But in saying that, we do have some quality stuff around here. Yeah, I'm going to be glad to be out of hospitality and retail though.
Yeah.
I think I finally see you, Reese.
Yeah, I'm still making my way over to the lumber mill.
Actually, we're just about there.
Yeah.
We're actually going to complete a map, Reese.
Yeah, for what? The first time in this entire series, we're actually completing all the objectives.
This is a momentous occasion.
Yes.
What's this 131 that you got just jammed in amongst the trees here?
That would have been a couple of episodes ago. I just decided to park it up and do something else.
Fair enough.
Well, either way. That's,
and naturally, we are doing our delivery right in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's it. But we'll be able to get through.
I just got an
before the day
achievement,
passes.
Unstoppable.
Nice. Awesome stuff. Well, there we go. That's that.
Yay!
Map completed. We
Oh,
did it,
baby!
This is now. This is a momentous occasion, viewers. This is the
very
first
momentous.
time, the first time in this entire series that Seb and myself have seen this screen. We've never done this before.
No, look at the fuel consumed, 678 liters.
I got 595.
Oh, so you're far more fuel. Although actually,
Looks like my
yeah,
lifting.
no. I know exactly where that happened, and it's a figment of your imagination. That fuel consumption never happened.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes. I remember now. I remember that I didn't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
That we didn't. Something didn't happen, and we didn't dream it.
Yes, of course. So, long and short of it all is, we completed a map. Everyone should come to Perth.
And
so that's
on that
that.
note, thank you, Reese. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you are enjoying the series, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let us know where your local drinking hole is and what you get up to, or one of your best drinking stories.
Yes.
We've had a couple of doozies today.
Oh, yeah.
What have you been up to? Who have you thrown up on? Where have you thrown up that has been awkward?
Yes, and how many transit guards have you thrown up in front of? I'd like
How
to
much
know.
sand did they throw at you?
Yes. Like, subscribe, do all that sort of shit, and we will see you in the next episode, everybody. Cheers.
Bye.